Alright, bhai, let's slice into the latest anime Devil May Cry, an 8 episode desified adrenaline rush that dropped on April 3rd, 2025, and see if it's worth your binge time. This one's got all the makings of a masala blockbuster: demons, vengeance, and a hero who's cooler than your beer. Yeah, so grab your chai and let's dive in. How's the review? Okay, picture this: a professional demon hunter named Dante, a total rock star with a sword and a smirk, is out to avenge his family's death. He's got a personal vendetta hotter than a tandoori grill, facing off against sinister forces that'll give even Bhootnath nightmares. It's a wild ride through hellish portals and epic showdowns, all with Dante's signature swagger. Who's the creator, you asked? Meet Adi Shankar, the mad genius behind this devilish tale. Back in the 2010s, this bhai was talk of the town for producing the gritty Dread remake. You know Judge Dredd remake, right? Although that was a bad one, but okay, still. Anyway, he was also responsible for the bloody brilliant Castlevania animated series. We all know what is Castlevania, right? If you don't know, just check out my videos out there. And of course, in 2020s, fast forward, we gone back to full boss mode with this guy on Netflix, churning out the quaky hits of the Guardians of Justice, Captain Laserhawk, a Blood Dragon remix, and now Devil May Cry. Hey folks, if you want an anime recommendation based on Devil May Cry, you can look for these names which I've just said. This man's basically a Bollywood director of Western animation. Big ideas, bigger vibes. Now let's start the actual review. Arey, where do I start? This Devil May Cry is like a Diwali dhamaka. Loud, flashy, packed with bangs. Dante, voiced by Johnny Young Bosch, who's got the perfect cocky yet cool tone. This is like a badass Badsha who's half demon, half human demon hunter, and we all want to root him for it. The story kicks off with him hunting demons to settle some family score. It's not just mindless slashing, there's a juicy twist with a creepy villain guy who's dressed up in a weird, creepy, white rabbit Easter bunny kind of a guy. And then there is a soldier, human soldier named Mary, also known as Lady, who's got her own axe to grind. It's a, I can say the story itself is a remake of Devil May Cry 3, that game. You understand what I'm trying to say here. It has the same vibe with some manga spice and thrown in. This is like if you are from the late 90s or the early 2000s era, you would know the Limp Bizkit's Rolling song, and has it has all the Y2K nostalgia. The animation, oh my god, the fighting scenes are surely eye candy, with Dante's flipping, shooting, and slicing like a Desi John Wick, and it seems like he's on a Red Bull binge. The animation, the VFX is totally smoother than a butter on a hot paratha. Episode 6 is like total Bahubali level madness. Action so tight that it'll make you yelling like, "और दिखा यार." The music's a trip too. Think of the early 2000 rock blockbusters. Yeah, I already said that. It's like a DJ playing a remix on a shadi, which nobody asked for. Anyway, it's good, but it's sometimes a bit too flashy. Anyway, uh, I would say it's not everything perfect here. Um it's not something which I will call it a perfect naan. The human characters sometimes feel like a flatter than a stale popper. That lady, she definitely got sass, but her dialogue is like straight out of TikTok skit. And the pacing, it's like the Mumbai local. Starts slow, picks up speed, and then hits you with a wild finish in the last few episodes. By 6, 7, and 8, the last few episodes, definitely it's full on firing on all the cylinders. Action, emotions, and a story that ties up tighter than a rocky knot. For Desi anime fans, this is a solid trade. It's the story is simple enough to follow, and it is stylish enough to flex. Just the right amount of all the elements out there. But if you're an anime fan, if you've seen Gintama, that's an epic level. Devil May Cry has not reached the Gintama level genius, but it's a good one-time watch, definitely. I'll give it a 4 or 5 coffee rating on this bad boy. Adi Shankar definitely cooked up a devilish delight. That's equal parts of hearts and havoc. So fire up Netflix, grab some bhajias, let Dante take you to a hell of a ride. Ekdam masti wala.
Thanks for watching, folks. Like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. If you have some suggestions for me on what to make my next video, comment below and let me know.